Hello everyone, welcome back to the Opulent Life. It's Ozzy here again, and today we are going to be reviewing another perfume, probably one of the most expensive perfumes I have reviewed on this channel, and that is the TomFord Ombre Leather Parfum edition. So yes, this is rather expensive, and I'll get into pricing really quickly. But yeah, this is my latest perfume that I have just bought, and I wanted to share the review of this with you all, and I will be unboxing and unwrapping this as well. So it'll be kind of like a first impressions, reviewing and unboxing all at the same time. So right now the light is really reflecting off of this because it's in this plastic here. Let's just take that off real quick, and then let's talk about the packaging, and then we'll move forward from there. There we go. There goes the cellophane wrapping. Now, looking at this box, rather simple. We have a plain black paper box with a bit of a diamond rhomboid pattern on it, and then you have the TomFord Ombre Leather Parfum written on in white background with the black lettering, and then it tells you it's a parfum at the bottom. This is a 100 ml 3.4 ounce bottle that I just got. We have TF, the TomFord logo at the top. The sides are all empty, black, nothing there. On the back you have the ingredients and made in Switzerland. That's actually the first perfume that I've gotten that is actually made in Switzerland. And then at the bottom you just have the batch code written very discreetly here, and you have the barcode. So that's it, pretty simple, plain Jane. Let's open it up. Inside you have typical inside black cardboard box. You take out the bottle, and then let's talk about this. So this is a rather simple cylindrical bottle. It feels like it's some kind of stone or ceramic. Actually, it's actually more like ceramic. Black ceramic cylindrical bottle, and then you have this TomFord Ombre Leather written in black lettering on a backdrop of white leather. It's not really white leather, it's kind of like a faux white leather background. Then you have parfum written on the back, and it's a very simple cap. You have TomFord etched into it on the top part with their classic TF logo, and then the rest of the bottle is pretty simple. You can see there's a lot of staining, and this type of ceramic, actually with a matte finish, does tend to have that, and it's not particularly the nicest material to use on a premium fragrance like this, but it is what it is. At the bottom you just have the name of the perfume, the amount, which is 3.4 ounce, and where it's made in. Sticker is not centered, but it is what it is. So where did I get this? I got this from Macy's, and this is rather expensive, $295 plus tax at Macy's. You can get this same version from Joma Shop for around $220, and then on Amazon that's for the 100 mils. And from Amazon I couldn't find a 100 ml version. I was able to find a 1.7 ounce version for around $118. And you can, from Macy's, if you really want the smallest travel spray version, you can get it for like $65. So just for those of you who are not sure about having the full-size bottle, that is the cheapest option. I'm sure there might be a travel size version on Joma Shop or one of the gray marketers for even less. So that may be a good way to try it out, but I would highly recommend trying this out in the store before you buy, because this is really expensive. So you don't want to buy a $300 perfume that you don't like. So hopefully my review will assist you in making this decision, but every nose is different and everything can smell different. So taking off the cap, the cap does not have a huge amount of weight, but it is not a fully plastic cap, which is good. And then you have this spray here. So let's go ahead and spray it and see what the scent breakdown looks like. Okay. Charge it up. All right. Nice atomizer. It's not a magnetic cap, which I would have really liked. So Just give it a few seconds. Okay, first thoughts, I really love this. It is really, really nice. I am definitely getting accords of leather and a lot of woodiness and smokiness from this fragrance. I don't know if that's the correct way to describe it, but yes, woody, smoky, and leathery are the top three things that come to my mind when I smell this fragrance. And it is just emanating very beautifully. It's giving kind of like a oud touch to it as well, and it's not in your face, and it's not watered down and diluted either. So I think that this will be one of those fragrances that sit very close to your skin and give a lot of movement and slight projection as you move around. And those who are the sillage, in other words, is going to be about light to moderate, which is good, and that'll help make it last longer. It's going to be definitely a very long-lasting fragrance from what I can tell. Definitely going to give you around like 8 to 12 hours of longevity, and that is because it's not projecting super high amounts like an eau de toilette or eau de parfum would. So that will contribute to the longevity, and I like that actually. On this type of fragrance, you don't want it to be projecting out too much. These parfums are designed to sit closer to the skin. They are higher in concentration, but they're built differently. So I do like how they've engineered this. They haven't put a lot of thought into the bottle, obviously. As you can see, it's actually, for some reason, getting wet, maybe because of the spray that I just did. But the substance itself matters most. And as I'm smelling it, it's giving me very ozonic and animalistic vibes as well. Definitely the leather is really, really top notch. It's not the cheap synthetic leather feel that you get from most fragrances. This definitely looks like a perfumer took their time and really thought about how to engineer this and craft this. And talking about the perfumer behind this fragrance is Sonia Constant. She's a master perfumer, and so she's developed this for TomFord, and it is really nice. There is a note of iris somewhere in there, but it's kind of down in the base. I'm not feeling it that much, but it is present. Now this perfume launched in 2021, so it's been out there for about 2 years, and it's gotten some good feedback, some mixed vibes. It is very old school TomFord, so if you like things like Black Orchid and Tuscan leather back in the day, you will love this. If you are more into the new TomFord, you may not like it as much. I do like it because I'm more of an old school guy. So officially speaking, the top notes are violet leaf and cedar, and I can certainly smell those, but they've been engineered in a very, very different way than most perfumes. So they're not immediately apparent when you spray it on. You just smell leather. You smell the base notes first, then before you smell the violet leaf and cedar in it. Same goes for the middle notes. You do have some jasmine sandalwood, jasmine absolute, and some orris in here. So jasmine is there, and I can definitely smell it in the backdrop. It's giving a good musk backbone to it. So that is very nice. I'm not a super huge fan of jasmine, but when it's engineered this way, I do like it. And then at the base, you have officially leather, woody notes, and some tobacco. And I think there is a hint of tobacco in here that's giving it kind of the smokiness. But yeah, I can definitely smell the base notes very, very early on. That's the sign of a good perfume. So I do wholeheartedly endorse this. I think this is a fantastic fragrance. It is expensive, so I mean, if you are looking for something that's in the low to mid range, this is not it. This is more in the high end range. And if you are really into this type and you can save up and price is not an issue, and you can find a good deal on this, even on this with discount, $220, that's a lot of money for a fragrance. So keep that in mind. If you do like this fragrance, I would recommend you check out Gray Marketers, or if you want it immediately, you can check out pretty much any department store right now, and you get it for about $295 plus tax. You can also check the link in the description below to go to the Amazon link and see if you would like to purchase the 1.7 ounce instead. I will update the link to include the 3.4 ounce as well as soon as I find it for you guys. So that was my review. Out of 10, how would I rank this? I would give this about a 9.5 out of 10. And the reason I'm not giving 0.5 is the projection could be a little bit better, and I have smelled things like this before, so it's not completely blowing me away in terms of it being something super unique. It is not super unique. Let's be clear about that. I have smelled fragrances like this. If you go to an oud store that smells sells oud, different types, you'll find this to be a little bit familiar to that, and it is actually. But this is engineered rather nicely. It's not as raw and heavy hitting as some of those, because some ouds can be so hard hitting that it can cause you to feel nauseous, and this doesn't cause that. So that is why you're paying the price. You're paying the price for the name, and you're paying for the engineering and creativity behind it. So all in all, good fragrance. I do like it. The bottle design could be better. I think, TomFord, come on. I mean, $300, you can make a better bottle than this. This is pretty standard. I know they don't put a lot of effort into the bottles, but maybe at $300, you should kind of make it a little bit nicer. Not asking for the world here, but they could make it a little bit nicer, at this price point. Maybe include a magnetic cap, better materials, and then I would have no issues at all. So that's why I'm kind of marking it 9.5. If those issues were corrected, I'd give it a 10. Price is also high, so getting a perfect 10 requires a lot of those things to be on point completely. So I would recommend this for party occasions, evening wear, romantic wear, night wear, going out on a date probably. I don't think this is particularly suitable for office wear. Reason being, people sitting close to you can be off-put by the strength of the fragrance, and it is rather seductive and sensual. I mean, I don't know what type of office environment you work in. Depending on the type of work you have, it may be appropriate. If you are in a profession that requires you to be more discreet and subtle with your fragrance choices, maybe this is not the one to go for. I don't think this is a good daytime fragrance. I think this is better for evening wear and night wear. But again, that's just my opinion. If you want to rock this in the daytime, sure as hell, go for it. But if you have a date in the afternoon, sure. But I definitely think that this is better suited for evening wear and more formal occasions, more party style occasions, or maybe more events of that sort. So that is my take. Hope you guys like this review. Please do subscribe to the channel. Do like this video. Leave a comment about what you think, what your thoughts are on this. And also, if you're interested, please do click on the Amazon link to go to our affiliate store for purchasing this fragrance. And yeah, see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.